I have been feeling so messy for the past week. I wasn't doing my lashes, I wasn't really taking care of my hair, my nails have fallen apart. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror, and I feel like if I'm not gonna do anything right now, like if I'm not gonna fix it right now, I'm just gonna stuck on the couch potato shape for a very long time. Do you agree that we couch potatoes? Right? I know. I know. I just took shower. My usual basic routine is taking 2 showers a day, not because I'm scared of germs or something like this. I just really like this feeling usually of a reset in the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. But when I'm getting in the slumps like this, I skip morning shower because I'm just so lazy and only take shower at night. Today I broke this week's cycle and I feel so much better. And I also want to do makeup. I'm not gonna stop talking about this, that makeup is something that makes me feel so much better. Looking at myself in the mirror and see beautiful fresh face, it just gives me energy, it gives me a vibe, and it's just overall raising my vibration, I could say. So for my moods, for my feelings, for my overall condition, makeup is really important. I'm gonna start with sunscreen because I'm going outside today. I'm walking Federico. I'm using this sunscreen, but I honestly don't like it. It's just my original sunscreen is over, and I have this one that Hamish sent me like a year ago, and it was just laying there. I wasn't using it, but for now, while I wait for my original sunscreen to arrive, I'm gonna use this one. I can't say it's bad or something, but it just smells really weird and the texture is very sticky. I don't know, I don't like those types of sunscreens. Of course, my brows, this alone gonna make me look put together. I'm also gonna apply this Misha BB cream. It says that it has SPF 42, but I saw some tests with this cream and turned out it's not really protecting your skin, and I bought it specifically to use without SPF. Maybe they were checking their not original version, I don't know, but kind of just in case I use sunscreen now under this BB cream. Let's do a little bit of bronzer to add shape to my face, and of course blush, so I would look like I'm actually alive. You know what? I think I'm in the mood for lipstick. I look like a person already. The only thing left is my hair. I wasn't taking care of my hair this week. I did my washing routine, but during other days I wasn't applying anything moisturizing, so they kind of dry on the ends, and when they dry on the ends, they very tingly. I'm gonna apply coconut oil for deep moisturizing and also make braided bun, so I wouldn't spread coconut oil all around my apartment. And the last step is accessories. Even looking like this simple with just basically no makeup or slick bun, I can feel myself the best because of the accessories. Let's put some earrings. And my rings. I usually always have rings on my fingers, but this past week I was trying pole sport and I had to remove this from my hands, and oh my god girls, let me tell you, this was the toughest thing I ever tried in my life. Because of my mood, I didn't want to go at all, but when I got there, I forgot about all problems I had. It was so painful and it was so challenging that it just felt so crazy. And I also stopped wearing my smart ring because I had so much problems with this. It was perfectly working for the 8 months, and after 8 months it just stopped. So for the past 5 months I was constantly with support. Something was broken every single week. I had to message to support. So just I finally, after 5 months trying, I gave up and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get another brand. Even though I loved it so much, I have to get rid of it. You can see that my mood is already elevated. I love looking good. It's basically my therapy. Let me put some clothes and we will go do my nails. It's been around a month since my previous manicure, and ever since then I was trying to figure out what to do with my nails, because I shared in the previous video it looks like I developed gel allergy. Last week I got super maximalistic and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get rid of everything and I'm gonna have super natural nails. I'm not gonna let these chemicals touch my nails, so I decided to go all gel free. But first, thank God I decided to try it only on my this thumb. This nail is my lab red usually, and I usually test everything here. So what do you think? I even made it shorter. I removed links just to make sure that it's definitely gonna be safe. It took me 1 day to break it. Just 1 day, and I already did not have nails. So today I wanted to return to my basic manicure routine that I was doing last year. I won't use hard gel. Instead, I'll use acrylic powder to make my nails stronger. Hopefully I won't get reaction this time, but if I do, I will really have to say goodbye to long nails. For some people, doing nails at home can be challenging and hard, but for me it's a chance to watch K-drama all day. I usually spend around 6 to 8 hours doing my manicure, but since I'm doing an easy version today, I only spent around 3 hours for both hands, which makes this perfect thing to do on self-care day. Hairs, nails, it's all super fun for self-care day, but the most important part for me is actually connection with myself and with my mind. I have very responsive nerve system, so when a lot of things happening around me, my mind is super busy and super loud and I can't concentrate on anything. I literally need to have super clean mind to be able to create something. Hello. I really need to have like super clean mind to be able to create something, to be able to share my energy, especially online. I don't know how to film videos when my mind is chaotic. That's why I'm disappearing lately a lot, because my head is just like super busy and I don't want to bring this energy like to YouTube, to you. I try to meditate almost daily. If you don't want to deal with meditation but you want to connect with yourself better, there's one cool exercise that you can do. You just lay down and you just stare at the ceiling for the whole hour. It might sound like the stupidest thing to do ever, but it's actually super important, because at this space, when you're alone by yourself and you just stare at the ceiling, your thoughts are coming out. Like all your thoughts actually free. You're not busy in them, you're not scrolling, you're not adding extra information, you're letting information out. So you're kind of making your mind work, process information, clean space, and create ideas. Like, try to do this and you will find out that you will start being way more creative. If you never did this before, you will start being way more creative and way more connected with yourself. You will start hearing yourself and understanding like what you actually want, what you actually like. We really live in very busy place, like everyone and everything trying to steal our attention. All this like social medias, people around, and everything is so fast, so we don't usually have time to hear ourselves. We don't know ourselves and we don't know like what we like, what we want. We might think we do, but actually we just don't listen to ourselves. So this exercise is super powerful, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna lay and stare at the ceiling. That's basically all I'm gonna do for the next hour. Look at him. Excuse me, can I move? I need to do something. No? Can I? Perdón. Muchacho. Что, не подвинешься? Пикё, Federico, пикё. This is just illegal to kick him out from my lap. Okay, before applying anything to my face, I want to do my lashes. I'm not sure if it's a good idea because when I'm in this condition, I kind of don't like having anything on my face. But at the same time, I really like how my face looks with lashes. So I'm kind of questioning if it's gonna help me or if it's gonna harm me. But I guess I will figure it out. If I'm not gonna feel good with them, I will just remove them tomorrow. It's not a big deal. It's just 5 minutes to do, so it's not a problem. I'm not gonna show you the whole hair care routine. It's gonna take forever. I have things to share and I will show you in the next or maybe next video. But now I do want to try one last thing. I thought it would be a cool experiment. Lately I've been using the silicone masks a lot. I stopped using silicone patches because they're so high maintenance and I need to wash them a lot, dry them certain way, so I kind of stopped using them. But I use the silicone masks from the set a lot. So what I do, I apply Nivea cream on my face. Yes, I bought half of kilo Nivea cream. That's how much I'm actually using it. I was buying these small jars, but they were just finishing so fast, so I decided to go all in. So what I do, I apply Nivea cream and then I apply the silicone mask and I stay like this for an hour. It's kind of like using sheet masks but without any waste because I use product that actually working for my skin. I really believe that sheet masks are overpriced and should be used probably just for traveling. Like, it just makes no sense to spend so much money for something that you're throwing away. So today I thought I want to do something a little bit different. I want to use ultrasonic brush to apply Nivea cream on my face. What it's supposed to do, it's kind of supposed to help penetrate better cream. I'm not sure. I know 100% that when I'm using this brush with any product, my skin feels so silky smooth after. So let's just try it out. Interesting that all cream almost gone. I barely have any on my face and I really have nothing on the brush. I wonder if it's actually penetrated inside my skin. And now I'm gonna apply the mask and I'm gonna stay like this for the whole hour and watch more K-dramas. I mean, what else I'm supposed to do? Oh my gosh! Do you see that? What? I mean, this is Paul sport. This is what Paul did to me. Oh, I definitely don't want to go back there. Okay, see you in 1 hour. I'm falling asleep already. It's 9:30 and I still need to do my hair. I usually go to sleep around 9:30 and I still need to do my hair routine. Oh my gosh. It actually feels super smooth. I don't know how it's gonna feel in the morning. Usually I get the best result after this mask in the morning, so I'm gonna know for sure tomorrow, but right now it's already super smooth and super nice. Okay girls, I'm gonna go do my hair routine, I'm gonna meditate and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I hope you get some inspiration or good energy from this video and I will see you in the next one. Love yourself.